Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'm looking at the ICT paper 22 May June 2023. For this video, I'll focus on document production. Okay, so let us begin. You have been supplied with the following source files, which are these and which I have already. All right. Task 1, evidence document. Open the file J2322 evidence.rtf. Make sure that your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. Save this document in your work area as evidence, followed by your candidate number, for example. Okay, so first of all, let's open the document and then make sure that our name and candidate number and serial number are, appear on every page. Okay, so let's open the file. Evidence J23 evidence.rtf. So you want to open that. So you want to go to insert, and then of course, let me just take header. If you like, you can put it in your footer, but I will put my own in the header, my information on the header. So I'll click on the placeholder. I'll have my name right there. My name is Sikechukwu Amalefo. All right, and then at the middle, you want to click on the placeholder and then write NG, which is my center number 156. Okay, and then of course I'll click on the right side of the placeholder, and then I'll have 00004 as my presumably candidate number. So you can have yours like this and then close that. Okay, so that should be able to appear on every page, assuming that this spills over to the next page. Okay, so let's see the next question. It says save this document in your work area as evidence. Okay, so let me just copy that for convenience sake. Of course, the day of examination you're going to write by yourself, followed by your candidate number. For example, evidence this. Okay, so for example this. So we're going to go to evidence, go to file, go to save as. You want to browse for your work area. So I'd already created a folder inside my source file. I call it work area. So it's always good to have a folder like that so that you can always, have all your printouts in there. So that it will be easy for you. All right. So what I'm going to do here is to name this evidence and then 0004. That should be the formats. Okay. And of course, you want to change this RTF to Word document, right? So, and then, okay, that's yes. Okay. All right, so you will need your evidence document during the examination to place screenshots when required. Yes, okay. Okay, so let's move on. So task 2, document. You are going to edit a document about virtual cycling. The company uses a corporate house style for all their documents. Paragraph styles must be created and applied as instructed. Okay, so 1, using suitable software, open the file J2322 virtual.rtf. The page setup is set to A4 landscape orientation with 2.5 centimeter margins. Do not make any changes to these settings. Okay, so what we're going to do is to inspect to see that this page setup is actually A4. So let's open, first of all, let's open the J2322 virtual.rtf file. Okay, yeah, so let's open it here. We want to go to layout tab here and then go to the page setup group and then expand that. Now obviously you see that it's in landscape. According to the question here, it is in landscape orientation. Okay, and then of course the A4, let's see, let me go to paper and you can see that it is in A4 here. All right, so everything they're saying is quite correct, and then it has a what's it called, the margins are 2.5. Okay, top, left, bottom, and right, they're all 2.5 except the gutter margin, which is 0. We are good with that, so everything is good. Okay, so three paragraph styles have been already, sorry, 3 paragraph styles have already been created. Do not make any changes to these. So let's see the 3 paragraph styles. Let's go home and then see that normal has been created, of course, v body. Sorry, I think normal is the default. Sorry, the VC table, VC body, and then VC title, and then of course you will see that this title here takes the VC title style. Okay, so let's remember that, because when we are creating the style, this is where my cursor will be, so that any change that happens here, we can always go back and correct it to the normal style. You will understand what I mean as we proceed. Okay. Okay, so we've got that, we've seen all that, and yeah. So save the document in your work area with the file names VC cycling. So let me just copy that for convenience sake. So let's go ahead and then go to file, go to save as. I want to browse for my work area, and then I'm going to have the name there, and then of course change it to Word documents, to the format of the software that I'm using. Okay, so I'm going to save that. Yes, I need to, okay, yeah. I want to click something so that dialog box doesn't pop out every time, but I'll do that later on. Okay. Make sure that it is saved in the format of your software you are using. Okay, yeah. So we just did that. Okay. Place in your evidence document a screenshot to show this file has been saved. Make sure that there is evidence of file type. So this is very, very important. We must show this file type. So you want to go to your evidence, go to your work area, and then see that you save this the file VC cycling. Okay, so date modified, type is there. So type Microsoft Word document, and then of course size is there. Okay, so the most important thing is for us to show type. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just to take a screenshot now. I might as well take a screenshot of everything. Okay, it doesn't really matter. If you want, you can take just the VC cycling file, whatever. But I just feel it's too small, so I'll just screenshot everything right there. Okay, so I'll go to my evidence, and this is step 1 evidence. Okay, so I'm going to just paste that right there. So I think I'm good with that. Okay, so everything here done. So number 2, place in the header of the VC cycling document the text report by. So let me just copy that also. Excuse me. Report by followed by a space and your name, center number, and candidate number right aligned. Okay, so you want to go to our file, you want to go to insert, I think header. Let me just be sure of what I'm doing. Okay, yes, header. So you want to go to header, and then of course I like to always take this 3-column blank. So of course you click on this left one and then delete, click on this center, delete, and then what you need is just to click on the right side, since it's supposed to be right aligned, right? Yes, right aligned. Okay, so I'll just click on it and write my name. Sorry, my name is Ikechukwu Anolefo, and then space. Okay, sorry, I need to paste something here first of all. I need to write reported by, and then space, then Ikechukwu Anolefo, and then comma, and then I'm gonna have NG 156 as my candidate, I mean my center number, and then have 0004 as my candidate number. All right, so yes, okay, so that's it. So place in the footer, automated page numbers are right aligned. Okay, so let's first of all place the automated page number. So what I'm going to do here is simply to go to footer, just click and then go down to footer. Now what you want is you want to have this also in the footer here. So what I'm going to do is just to really remove this left align, remove this, because I think the pagination should be right aligned. Yes. So I'll just click on this placeholder at the right side. So you want to go to page number right here. You want to go to current position and then choose this plain number, and then that will add it for you. And then when you exit and then you check your file, you will see that your document, sorry, you will see that all pages have paginations, right? Okay. So let's take the next thing. Make sure that all the alignments match the page margins, obviously. No other text or placeholders are included in the header or footer areas. So I made sure I removed all the placeholders in the on the left and then at the middle, just like we did. Headers and footers are displayed on all pages, which we just made sure that they are. So that is done. Okay. So number three, select the subheading benefits, right? And the following text up to and including the paragraph ending being developed continuously. Okay, so I'm going to select from this benefit and then down to wherever this paragraph ending with being developed continuously. So let me go and look for it. So I have this benefit. So the next thing I want to do is to go down and look for the paragraph that stops with what's it called again? Developed continuously. Okay, so let's go down and then see if we can cite it. Okay, so that's it right there. So being developed continuously. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select from there and then go up to benefit, making sure that benefit is selected. Okay, so I want to select that. So we've selected that. So the next question says change the page layout so that only this text is displayed in two columns of equal width with a 2 centimeter space between them. Okay, so what I want to do, we want to go back. We're interested in layout. We want to go to layout. We want to go to columns. We want to go to more columns. Here I can have two columns. Okay, so of course space between them has to be 2 cm. So I need to increase that. Let me be sure. With a 2 centimeter space between them. Okay, so I think that is well done. So I'll okay that, and then I will have something like this. All right. Okay. This done. All right. So number 4, create and store the following style, basing it on the default or normal paragraph style. Okay. So the style. So our style name here. Our style name here will be subhead. So let me just copy it. Style name is subhead. So we need to create a style, right? So I want to go to home. Now you can click here and then create a style. So if you expand this style group here, so you can create style. You can just go ahead and start creating style, and then you can click on modify if you want to expand it, right? So I can actually start creating my style. If by by any chance you couldn't do that, you can you can expand the group, right? Yeah, you can expand the group. Look at it here. Okay, so as you can see, if I click on this, if I click on the title, you can see that the title style. So let me just expand that a little bit. You can see that the title style will be selected on this right on this style group. So if I click on the body, you see that the body will be selected. So that will tell you where you are and the type of style a particular text or body of text or paragraph has, right? So if you want to add a new style, you want to click on this plus sign also here. So these are now way to do that. Okay. So maybe I will just use this method. So the style name will be this VC subhead. Now the question says that we should base it on normal. So you want to click on this style based on, and then you want to base it on normal. So don't forget that, it's very, very important. Okay. Right. So let me just cancel this because I want to see something. Okay, so you want to make sure that your cursor is blinking at the first maybe at this point. It's very, very important. So that if there's any change, you can easily change it, because sometimes it kind of takes up this heading now will take up whatever style that we're giving. So I would like my cursor to be blinking here while I do whatever, while I create the new style. Okay, so I'll paste the style name and then make sure that the style is based on normal. Okay, all right. So the font style will be serif font. Okay, serif font obviously is a Times New Roman, so you want to select Times New Roman from here. Okay. What's the next thing? So of course the font size will be 16 points. Okay, 16 points. So we'll take 16 points here. So see, as you're selecting all these, if you go down here, you will see that everything is being displayed here. So that will tell you that you are in order Times New Roman 16 points. Okay, so let's continue. So of course it's based on normal tools, as you can see down here. Okay, 16 points. So alignment will be center alignment. So you have to choose this as center alignment. Okay, and then the next will be enhancement will be bold and italic. So I'll click italic here, and then of course bold. And then line spacing will be single. Line spacing will be single. Sorry. I'm going to go to formats. I need to go to paragraph, and then see that line spacing here is single, and of course, alignment also is center here. Okay, so I think we're okay with that. So the next thing is a space before is 0 point, and space after is 8 points. So before here, spacing before is 0. We're good with that. So but after has to be 8. Okay, so we can okay that, and everything will be reflected on the preview down here. Okay. I think that's about it. So I'll okay that. So when you okay that, you see that your heading will take that style. So of course, this is not the original style your heading has. So you want to make sure you change it back to VC title. Okay, so make sure that it takes that title. Okay, all right. Now, the question says, take a screenshot to show that you have defined the settings for the VC subhead. Okay, make sure that there is evidence that you have based this on the default or normal paragraph style, placing this in your evidence document. So this is question 4 actually. So we're supposed to take a screenshot of our style. Okay, so a situation whereby you've already said you've already clicked OK. Okay, so you can always go back to this style. So I have the style here. What's the style? It's VC. What's the style? What's the name of the style again? Forgot the name of the style. Okay, that's a VC subhead, right? You can right click on it and modify. You can just go there, right click on it and modify. Once you click on modify, this dialog box will come for you. And then I will now take screenshot of it for my evidence. So I'm going to just take a screenshot. And of course, you will see that it is based on normal. Obviously, it is obviously there. So I think that covers for the question. Okay, so let me just either close it or I okay it, whichever one. So I'll go to my evidence, step 4, evidence. So I'm just paste it right there. Too big, I'll leave it like that. All right. So everything here, I think we are done with everything here. Okay, so number 5, identify 4 subheadings in the document and apply VC subhead style to each one. Okay, so let's locate 4 subheadings. I think they should be obvious here. So this one is the heading, virtual cycling is the heading. So subheading will be benefit. So I'll select that. I'll hold down my control key and then go to this drawback, which is the second one. So that there are 4 of them. Then I have equipment, which is the third one. So I will, by holding down control key, I'm selecting everything one after another. And then I think this one is virtual cycling apps. So that is the 4th one. All right. So what I want to do is to apply the VC subhead. So I want to just expand my style group here and then apply this VC subhead. So I'm going to click on it and that will be applied to all the subheads. All right. So that's number 5. So number 6, locate and move the paragraph. Cycling is an excellent ending with a mass participation event so that it appears as a new paragraph immediately after the subheading benefits. Okay, so you want to go and look for this. So cycling. So let me just copy that in case if I don't see it immediately. Cycling is an excellent end that ends with a mass participation event. Okay, let's see. So it's supposed to come just right here, right? Just immediately after benefits subhead. I don't even. Okay, let me just go down a little bit. Okay, look at it here. Cycling is so. In case if you don't see it immediately, you can actually press Control F to find, and then you paste. So you just write something. Cycling is an excellent. So that will take you immediately to where the you know text is. So you can just do what you need to do. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, let me just copy that, and then it ends with a mass participation event. So I'm going to copy everything here. No, not copy actually. Let me just cut. Let me just cut everything and then go down to where I have benefits. So I'm going to just on the first line, click and then enter, and then make sure I come up one more step and then paste. Okay. So when you paste, you just see that 2 lines have been given here. So you want to backspace. You want to press backspace just to make the lines uniform. Okay. So just to you know cover up the empty line. All right. So that's about it. So that is done. So 5 and 6 all done. Okay. So number 7, import the image J2322 cyclist.jpg and place it in the paragraph beginning cheating has become an dash. Okay. So let's locate this paragraph beginning with this. Okay, let me just copy that just in case if I don't see it. Cheating has become. Okay, so the paragraph beginning. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so that's it here. Cheating has become okay. So I want to click right at the beginning of that paragraph, and then of course the file that I'm looking for, the image I want to insert there will be J2322 cyclist. Okay, so I'm going to go to insert. I want to go to picture. I want to go to device. Excuse me. I'll go back. I'm inside my work area. Okay, so this is it here. So I'm going to click on it and then insert. Okay. So let's see the next instruction. So they say we should rotate the image rotate the image 180 degrees. Okay, that's question 8. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just to go to arrange group here. You want to click on rotate image. So you can rotate it, you know, uh, 90 degrees twice. So if the first time is 90, and then I'll click again, that will take it to 180, right? So, but let me just undo that. So if you want to, let me undo again to take it to original state. So what I'm going to do, if I want to rotate exactly 180 immediately, I'm just going to click on that rotation icon. You want to go to more rotation here. So this will pop up. So you see rotation here. So you want to remove 0. You want to add 180 right there, and then okay. So that will just rotate everything to 180. Okay. So number 9, format the image so that it is resized to a width of 4 centimeters with the aspect ratio maintained. Okay. So the width has to be 4 centimeters. So maintaining the aspect ratio. So what I'm going to do here from this size group here, so I want to expand it. So you want to make sure that lock aspect ratio is checked down here. Okay. So you want to go to width. I'm interested in width, so I'm going to just change it to 4, cm, and then okay that. So that will change it to 4 cm. And then that will maintain the aspect ratio to 2.67 of height. Okay, good. All right, so so format the image so that it is aligned to the right of the column and top of the paragraph starting cheating. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. So we can, okay, sorry, we can move it. So you want to actually use this layout option here and then choose the wrap text of tights. So once you use tight, it's going to just allow you to shift it to wherever you want. So this time around, we're shifting it to the right, and then I will shift it till I see the margin line. Okay, so and then I'll release. So the text wrap around the image. So that's why I choose that, so that the text will wrap around the image. So that is done. So I think everything here, we are done with that. Okay. So number 10, locate the table in the document. Format the first row of the table so that it looks like this. Okay. So let's see the table. So the table here, okay, so we have the first what's it called? The first row, okay, is shaded a little bit. So I want to go to paragraph here. You see shading here. So even if you don't see it, I think in the table design, you should be able to see it also, the shading here. So whichever one you can actually use. Okay. So let me use this shading. Let me see how it looks. Okay, I think I will use this just to look like what we have in the question. So I think I've done that. Format the first row of the table so that it looks like this. Okay, I think I formatted that. So I'm good with that. So number 11, sort the data in the table from Asia Pacific to rest of the world. So this is, let me see, Asia Pacific here, and then rest of the world here, into the sending order of download group. So this is download group here. So the sending order of download group. Any other information? Okay. Now what I'm going to do here is simply to select the headings. Okay. Region. So we have region here. We have daily usage here. We have download group here. So our job is actually to, I think, sort, right? Yeah, sort the data in. So our job is to sort this data in the sending order of download group. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to select the headings here. Select the heading with all the data information down. Okay, so you want to go to home. You want to go to sort here. This icon sort. You want to click on it. Now here you will see that this radio button here, no heading row. Actually, there's a heading row because I selected the headings: regions, daily usage, and download group. Okay, because if you click down here, you see column 1, column 2. So you can easily go to column 3, whatever. But the thing is this: if you have lots of columns, this may not be fixable, right? So what I want to do is actually to click on header row because I selected the header, which are the daily usage, download group, and region. So Word will change it for you. Okay, so I'll click on sort by download group. Okay, so that will make it easy for you. Okay, so you can now click on descending order and then you can click OK. Okay, so because where you have multiple, maybe 10 or 20 columns, that might not be fixable if you start using column 1, column 2. So I mean, you'll be very, very confused. Okay, so this will do the job for us here. Okay, all right. So let's see. So first of all, let me adjust this table. Let me just adjust this table a little bit just to be at the edge or align at least with the margin. Okay, I'll leave it like that. Okay, so this is done. Okay, this is done. So number 12, insert a new row as the last row in the table and enter the following details. Okay, so I can insert a new row here. So I'll just hover over a line here and then click on this plus. So if you don't have it, you can right click actually and then go to insert, and then you can insert row below, something like that. So any one of them. So I will just do this. So the first option, the first one, Americas. Am I correct? Americas, yes. So region will be Americas. Americas. And then I'll have 7% and 19%. So I'll have 7% and of course 19%. All right. So that's about it for number 12. So number 13, apply the VC table style to rows 2 to 8 only. Okay, so this is rows 2 to 8. So one, two, three. So there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so rows 2 to 8 will be from region. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to just select region down to this place. So we're not going to select the title, which is global cycle app growth, right? So we want to apply the VC table. So that's it. All right. So apply to rows 1 to 8. So of course the whole of the rows. A 3 to 4 point black external border with no internal grid lines displayed when printed. So basically all the table then, right? 3 to 4 point black external border. So 3. Okay. So let's select everything. So I'll just click on this plus sign here to just to select all my tables. So we want to go to table design here. So our job will be, so let me just expand, sorry, not here. It's border here. So let me expand the border. So I want a box border just to have around the whole of the, what's it called? The whole of the table, around the table. So, but they said that the width has to be around 4, 3 to 4. So I'm going to choose 3. So it's going to give the around the border. If you see the preview here, the border around. So no internal border. Okay, so I'm going to just click OK, and then that will do that for me. Okay, so external border point blank. Okay, external border with no internal grid line. So good. So I'm good with that. Make sure that all the text of each row displays on one line. So let's see whether all the text on each row displays on one line. So as you can see, Middle East and North America here does not display on one line. So I need to adjust the column a little bit. So let me just move the column a little bit to the right to see if it's going to adjust. Okay, so that adjusts itself to be on one line. Okay. The table borders and all the data fits within the column width, which I adjusted initially. So it aligns within the column width, which is okay. And then there is an 8-point space after the table. Okay, so there has to be an 8-point space after the table. So what I'm going to do is this paragraph just right before the table. Okay, what I'm going to do is actually to go to layout. So I'm going to go to layout here. I want to expand the paragraph group here, and then so I want to do spacing before for this paragraph. So because I clicked in front of the paragraph right before the table, so I will do space before to be 8. So that will handle space after the table. So that will give you a little bit of space after the table. Of course, 8-point fonts. I mean 8-point space. Okay, so we've handled that now. Okay. So number 14, spell check and proofread the documents. We can let's see. I don't think I cite any spelling error, but I'm going to. So for us to do the checking, we can go to review and then go to spelling and grammar. I don't think, because sometimes this thing can be so wrong. So for me, I don't think there's any wrong spelling yet. Okay, if there is, nothing. Okay, so I'm going to just ignore, and then make sure that the table is not split over 2 columns or pages. Of course not. There are no widows or orphans. So let me check for widows and orphans. I don't think there is any. Let's see. I think there's no one of them. Okay. There are no blank pages. Obviously, there are no blank pages. So let me just close this also. The original styles are maintained. Okay, let me just be sure with the heading that I didn't make a mix up. Okay, so the heading still maintains the VC's title. Okay, so we're good with that. So all the styles are applied consistently. Obviously, yes. The spacing is consistent between all items. Yes. Okay, save the document using the same file name and format used in step 1, of course. Okay, print the documents. Okay, so I think we're done here. So we're going to just click on save, and then we'll have to print the document. So as I said before in my previous videos, if you want to print documents, it's important that you print in the PDF format, so that if there's any need for you to print again, you will not lose your file, or maybe it will be easy for you to, you will not lose any formatting or something like that. So you can just go ahead to print. So let's just print on PDF. So go to print, go to file, go to print, and then make sure you select Microsoft Print to PDF, and then you can print. So let me just be sure. So let me look at our work and see that our work is looking pretty. Yes, I think they are. So you want to go to print. Of course, I will continue, and then this will convert your work to PDF immediately. Okay, so of course I will do that in my evidence. So that will be my VC cycling. So what you can do is to name it. So let's say this is step 14 printout. Okay, so I can actually write step 14 printout just to help you to remember, just in case if anything happens during examination. Step 14 printout, something like this, and then you can publish that in your work area. Okay, so and it's going to appear like this. So everything, all your formatting, everything will be maintained. Okay, so it will be easy for you to just go ahead to print. Okay, so I think that's about it. Am I missing anything again? Let me see. I think everything is done. So your printout has been done. So everything is finished here. So thank you so much, guys. Please, if you have any comments, leave a comment down below. If you have any observation, please leave a comment below to help other viewers. Okay, don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time, and also share the video so that people will also see the video that need the video. Okay, don't forget to also like the video. All right, thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.